Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Xweb, where I help you solve email marketing challenges. In today's video, I will walk you through how to build a Power MTA server with IP rotation to improve your email deliverability. If you are having issues landing in spam, or you want to send a large bulk of emails, this video tutorial is definitely for you. So all you have to do is just to stick with me and hit this subscribe button. That is how you can support me. Like this video and share it with your friends. All right, so please, whether you are an email marketer or just tech enthusiast, or you deal with emails, or you send large emails and you're having issue hitting the inbox, or your IP always gets banned or blocked whenever you send large amount of emails, then this tutorial is for you. So the first thing you are going to do, this tutorial is divided into parts, so you will have to stick with me to the end. And also, if you run into any issue, you can easily reach me on my Telegram channel, or on my Telegram group, or my WhatsApp. All right, so I will be available. So if you need urgent message, you can just hit me on WhatsApp and I will reply to you immediately. So grab a coffee, grab a cup of water, sit back and let's dive in. All right, so now first, we are going to be building a unique type of SMTP, not just normal SMTPs that you guys do use, like PostFX or whatever SMTP you use. All right, so we're going to be building a powerful SMTP called Power MTA. So most of you might be hearing this term for the first time, that, oh, what is Power MTA? What does it do? Well, this particular type of SMTP is the one that banks and large organizations use to send robust emails, like large amount of emails, because one, it allows IP rotation, meaning you can set this IP in a form, this SMTP in a way that it will tell you that after sending the first email, after SMTP, the first IP address send 10,000 emails, or 3,000 emails, or 2,000 emails, or 500 emails per hour, it should, or per minute, depending on you, it should automatically rotate to the next IP address, send thousands of emails again, and rotate. The unique part is you can connect unlimited IP address just to this one SMTP, right? So that is why it is special, that is why it's powerful. Now, banks use it, large organizations use it, and it helps maintain IP rotation, helps maintain sender reputation. All right, now there are a few things to get in order to build this server. All right, so the first thing that we need is a VPS, and the VPS we are going to be needing, I'm going to be showing you how it's going to look like. All right, so as you can see on my screen, I already have my own VPS. We are going to be buying two VPS. All right, so you mustn't buy from here, from noez. You can buy from Contabo, and then any other VPS provider you are using. OVH is available, and every other one. So, but in this tutorial, because it's a tutorial, I'm using noez. Right now, I already bought, as you can see, this is my main IP address, and I already bought an additional IP address to it. So I'm going to be showing you how, in case you want to use noez, I'm going to be showing you how you can purchase your IP from noez. So the first thing is, once you sign up, come to where it says services. All right, now once you come to where it says services, the next thing you need to do is to go to where it says rent a server. All right, just click on where it says rent a server. Then once you are brought to this interface, make sure you select this bestseller and click on this icon to view. Now once you are here, you can decide to select any plan, but because of this tutorial we are using the 2 gig plan, so you can decide to select higher plans and choose any plan you want. So for this tutorial I chose 2 gig. Now once you select 2 gig, here is very important, keep note, here is the very important point. Now all you need to do is to come to where it says operating system. Make sure, whether you are buying from Ubuntu, whether you are buying from noez, you are buying from contabo OVH, make sure your operating system, your OS, is Ubuntu 20.04. Make sure you select Ubuntu 20.04. Make sure you select Ubuntu 20.04. It's very important. If not, your Power MTA won't work. Now, on the IPv4 section, you can decide to add additional IPs, which I only added one. So, for example, if you are buying 2 IPs, they will add 50 cents to it. So, if I should click on this, as you can see, they will be charging you 50 euro. Alright, so already purchased my 2 IP. So if you want more, you can decide to buy as many as you want. As you can see, it's all limited. You can buy up to 124 IPs. If you want to rotate, there are many. You can buy up to as many as 253 IPs that you can rotate, same as contabo, same as OVH, and different other providers. Now, after purchasing the IP, all you have to, after selecting it, just click on add to cart and you will make your payment. Now, after purchasing your IP, the next thing on our rider, on our list to purchase is our domain. Alright, so we need a domain name to carry on with our SMTP, Power MTA installation. So in this tutorial, I already purchased a domain name that we are going to be using, which is this is the domain we are going to be using. You can decide to purchase a domain from any provider you want. As for me, I used Namecheap. So get a domain, and after getting the domain, the next thing is to connect our domain with our primary IP address. So connect our domain with our primary IP. So and to do that, if you are using any other provider, they will also give you your primary IP address. Just to copy your primary IP address, and we are going to be doing this using a service called Cloudflare. Alright, so log into Cloudflare, and once you log into Cloudflare, so click on where it says add domain. Just click on where it says add domain, and once you click on add domain, paste the domain you want to add. Sorry, this is our IP address. So all you have to do is to come back to where you purchase your domain, copy the domain you want to add, and head over to Cloudflare and paste the domain and click on continue. So once you click on continue, you'll be brought to this interface. So just scroll down and click on the free plan. Now, mind you, I'm taking my time step by step to explain exactly how this works, right? So you won't miss anything. Now, once you click on the free plan, all you have to do now is to connect the name servers to where you purchase your domain. So copy this first one, so make sure you do this irrespective of where you purchase your domain. So let's just wait for it. It's still loading, so let's just wait for it to finish scanning, and so we will get our. So once you are here, all you need to do first is to delete everything here. Make sure you delete everything here. As you can see, I'm taking my time step by step to explain everything. Then click on continue to activation, and our DNS name servers will be given. We have copied the first one, so copy the second one, head back to where you purchase your domain, paste it and save it. So once you do this, just wait for some few minutes and refresh your browser in order to see if it is active. Then we are just going to wait a few minutes. After a few minutes, I will come back and I will refresh it. If it's active, then we will proceed to the next step. Alright, so as you can see, our domain is now active on our Cloudflare. So now the next thing now is to go to the DNS of that domain and link and start our configuration. Alright, so we are going to start our configuration, and you are going to just follow me step by step on everything I'm going to be doing. So the first thing you need to do is to copy your domain and set up reverse DNS. All right. So if you are using any other service like Contabo, it's very easy to set up your reverse DNS, same as here. So copy your domain, head over to where you purchase your VPS. For me, I use noez, so I'm just going to click on where it says ptr/rdns. So once it loads, I'm just going to locate where my primary IP is, which is this. This is my primary IP address, and this is the additional IP, which is the secondary IP. So I'm just going to paste this where my primary IP is so I can set up my reverse DNS. So I've successfully set it up. Now the next thing is to head over to Cloudflare, copy my IP address, head over to Cloudflare, and follow me step by step everything that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be adding some records, so just follow me step by step and add the same records. Now we have successfully added all the A records that we need for now. So let's add our MX record. Click on add record again. For this time we are going to be selecting MX record. And on the name field, put @ and on the mail server, put mail.your domain name. At the priority, make sure you put 10. Click on save. So now let's add our SPF record. And to add our SPF record, all you have to do is to follow this script which I will be giving you. So now to copy our SPF, this is everything about the script. These are the commands you need to follow. So don't worry, at the end of this video I'm going to be showing you how to get this script, so just stick with me. So all you have to do now is to set your SPF, and to do that, this is the SPF command. Just copy it, and paste it on a notepad. Now the first thing is to input your primary IP address. Now since this is IP rotation, we have 2 IPs that we need to be rotated. So we are going to add another XPF, which is all you have to do is just to copy this part. Once you copy it, click on give one space and paste. Alright, now once you paste it, all you have to do is to copy your additional IP and replace it. If you have 3 IPs, 4 IPs, 5 IPs, follow the step, but just make sure that your primary IP comes first. Alright, so after arranging it, as I've said, make sure your primary IP comes first, then your additional IPs will now follow. So all you have to do So all you have to do is to copy everything, head back to your Cloudflare account. Alright, click on add record, and this time we're going to be adding a TXT record. Here the name, put at, and on the name field, make sure you put at. Then on the content field, input what you copied and save. So after doing that, we are going to be adding a DMARC record, right, which is another TXT record. So just follow me step by step as I'll be doing this. The first thing is to head over to this website called easydmarc.com. Once you hand over to this website, hover on tools and click on DMARC record generator. So once you click on DMARC record generator, now on this name field, we are going to be putting our domain. So this is our domain. Alright, this is our domain. Policy type is quarantine. Here you can just put this domain, this admin at your domain. Same here, admin at your domain. On the advanced configuration, just follow the steps that we're taking. On the subdomain policy, make sure it's on quarantine. The SPF identifier alignment, put it on relaxed, and then click on generate. So we will be generated our SPF. So copy the underscore DMARC without the dot domain. So once you copy it, head over to your Cloudflare, click on add record. This time we're still going to be adding a TXT record. Paste the name field, paste the value you copied, head back, and then this time copy the entire content and paste it here. Alright, and click on save. So we have successfully added our DMARC record. So we'll be adding our DKIM record, but later on. Now let's move on to the next step. So please, if at this point you are loving this video, kindly hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also turn up the notification bell, please, just to support me. All right, now we are going to be needing a Power MTA license, which is the next phase. We are going to be going into a licensed version of Power MTA. All right, so this Power MTA license version, if you need it, you can kindly message me, all right, on WhatsApp, on Telegram. I will reply on WhatsApp immediately. So if you can't reach me on WhatsApp, on Telegram, it might take me a few minutes for me to get to you. All right, so but if you want instant reply, you can hit me on WhatsApp. All right, so I already have the licensed version of Power MTA, so I'm just going to be, because we are going to be installing the server now, and we need a software to do this, and that software is called Bitwise Client SSH. So I'm going to show you how it is. I already have it, so you just need to download yours. All right, so let's get into it. So head over to Google and type Bitwise SSH client. Click on enter. Now this is the one we are going to be downloading. Just click on download and download and install it on your system. As I've said before, I already installed it. I have it on my system. I don't need to. So just download, follow the instruction to install it, and we will be good to go. So I already downloaded mine. Now just to log in, and to log in, all you have to do is to copy your primary IP address, which is your main IP address. So let me just see. Okay, so this is our primary IP address. Copy it and paste it here. Make sure here is on 22 and the username is root, and click on login. Alright, so once you click on login, you'll be prompted to enter your password. So head back to your wherever you purchased. If it's contabo, They will send you your login details to your Gmail, same as here, but you can easily access your login details from noez on your dashboard. So this, just click on login data. Now this is my password to login, so I will just hit on paste it here and click on OK. Now I've successfully logged in. The first thing we need to do is to change our domain name. All right, and to do that, the first thing we are going to do is to use this command. This is the command we are going to be using to change our domain name. So this is the command we are going to be using. So all you have to do is just to replace your own domain here. Alright, so we're just going to get our domain. So here's our domain name. And we're just going to paste it here. And we're going to copy everything. Head back to our our terminal that we opened, paste it, click on enter, then type host name. Correct, we have successfully changed our domain name. So if we should close it and open a new terminal, you see that our domain name will appear. Alright, so we have successfully closed our domain name. Now just follow me. The next step is to run this command. This command here, as I've said, I'll be giving you this script. So if you need this script, just message me on WhatsApp or on Telegram, and I'll be giving you this script. So go to paste the first thing here and click on enter. Now we are going to be uploading our Power MTA. To do that, come back to your SSH and click on new SMTP window. Now this is my Power MTA license. If at first you might not see your own here, so all you have to do is just to search for it on your browse folder. Alright, so I'm just going to drag my Power MTA file to the root folder, and we are going to wait for a few minutes for it to transfer. Alright, we're going to wait for a few minutes for it to transfer. So, and we'll come back to the video. Okay, so the network was somehow bad, so I just so let us wait. It's not supposed to take more than 2 minutes, so because it's just 104 MB. So for some reasons my network is somehow bad today. If you have a fast internet connection, okay, I think it's getting better now. It's getting better. It's not supposed to take up to 2 minutes, so let us wait for it to complete. Alright, so we have successfully transferred it here. Alright, so now the next thing is for us to install it, and to do that we are going to be using our command, our terminal. It says run this command to install it. So copy it and run this command and click on enter. As you can see, it's installing, so let's just wait a few minutes. Alright, so as you can see, it says Power MTA has been installed. Please review the configuration. So right now we're going to head back to our folder here, and what we are going to do next is to move other files. The first thing is come to the remote files and search for etc/PMTA. Click on enter, and on your local file click on etc/PMTA, then copy these two files, move them to your remote file folder and click on overwrite, and we're going to wait for it to finish loading. Okay, so we have successfully transferred them. Now again, what you will do on your remote file, search for usr/sbin, click on it, and we're going to wait for it to load. So it has successfully loaded. Now go back, click on the USR folder, copy these two files and paste them here. then click on overwrite. And so we're going to wait for this to finish transferring. Okay, so now we have successfully transferred it. All we have to do is to go back to our normal folder, and on our remote file, let's search for etc/PMTA again. And now we're going to hover on the config file and click on edit. Now we are going to edit this file to our own details. Alright, so the first thing we are going to be changing here is our domain name. So here's our domain. Come over here, Ctrl H if you are using Windows, and impute your own domain here. Click on replace all. Then the next thing is to copy our IP address. Copy our primary IP address first. Make sure it's a primary IP address first. Copy it. And we are going to highlight this. Ctrl H and paste and click on replace all. Right? Now we are going to change our port. You can leave it at 2525, but for the sake of this video, we are going to use 587. Click on replace all, and after that, scroll down. You can decide to change your password, your admin password, and your username that you're using logging in, but we are just going to leave it the same. Here you can decide to change how many messages you should send per hour. You can decide to increase to 1000 from this IP address, but because of this tutorial, we're just going to leave it the same. Then so that is all the changes we need to make. Now after that, just click on the file, click on save. So once you click on save, scroll down, and under domain key DKIM, copy this, the DKIM dot your domain name .pm, copy it, head back to this place, your etc PMTA folder, right click and click on create file and paste. Alright, now once you do this, head over back to your browser and go back to easydmarc.com, hover on to scroll down to DKIM record generator, click on it, and this time we're going to generate a DKIM record for our domain. Alright, so the first thing we are going to do is to type DKIM and click on generate. Alright, once we type that, just click admin at your domain name. So this is our domain name. Paste our domain in and click on I'm not a robot, and we are going to select bridges. Can't see any bridge here. Okay, this one, these two, click on 3, verify. So click on continue, and our DKIM record will be generated. So the first thing, copy the DKIM _ domain key, head over to your Cloudflare, create a new record. So create a new record, and we are going to call this record txt. Paste it here, paste the domain, the name field, paste what you copy, head back, copy the selector, paste it here, and click on save. Alright, click on save. Now once you click on save, the next step now is to head back, copy the private key, head over to this file we created, right click on it and click on edit. So once we click on edit, all you have to do is to paste it here and click on save. Alright, so once it's saved, all you have to do is to just click on exit, because we have saved it. And now we are going to test our Power MTA if it's installed successfully. And to do that, all you have to do is to restart the server, which is this, and if any error did not show, That is to say, all we did was correct. So going to paste this, going to click on enter. As you can see, no error occurred, so everything is set up correctly. So we are going to run the second file, the second command, paste it and click on enter. As you can see, it says active and running. So our configuration is active and running. Now just close this, and after closing it, start a new terminal. So once you start a new terminal, copy this next command, copy it, paste it here, click on enter, and the next one. So our next command is going to be the last one. As I've said, if you encounter any issue, just hit me up on WhatsApp and I will be able to assist you. Alright, so paste the last command and click on enter. So everything is working fine, and to check our monitor if it's working fine, all we have to do is to exit this. So we're just going to put a colon, and we're going to say 1983 and copy it, go to our browser and open it on the browser and paste. Click on continue to site and advance and proceed. So as you can see, ignore the not secure, just ignore it, doesn't mean. So as you can see, our Power MTA is working fine. So with this server, you can send up to 1.536 million email, 1.5 million emails you can send with this server alone. Alright, so with this server alone, you can send 1.5 million emails just with this one server. So we are going to be connecting the other additional IP so that after this sends 1.5 million, if is that what you want, the other one also can also send 1.5 million. Imagine you're having orders you can still send at a single time. So that is how powerful, and that is what makes this Power MTA so powerful. Alright, so let's move on to the next section. So we have just successfully installed our first IP address. So let's move on to install the second IP so that we will be able to enable auto rotation. And to do that, we have a couple of codes to run, which I'll be walking you through. So just stick with me. So the first thing is to run this code to open your terminal, your Bitwise, open your terminal. I already opened mine. And after that, the next thing is to run this code. Just run this code. So, sorry, there was a mistake. So once you run this, the next thing is to run this other codes. And don't worry if you are confused, these are all the codes. So I will be giving you all these codes, so just hit me up and I will send it to you. So the next thing is to run this other code. Just type LL, click on enter, and then you just have to copy this. And once you copy it, save it on your notepad. So I've successfully saved it on my notepad, and the next thing is to run this to copy the command and replace it with this. As I've said, all these files are with me, so just hit me up to get them. And I have a complete course on it, so just hit me up. So the next thing is to copy this and paste it on your terminal. Click on enter and copy this whole file. And paste it. Now, as you can see, here is our main IP address. These are our additional IP address. If you have more than one additional IP address, that is the same way you will add all of them under the main IP address one after the other, right? So once you get here, all you have to do is just to click on Control O, enter, Control X. Now we're going to run the debug. Going to run the debug file to see if it works. So we are going to paste this next command. Click on enter. As you can see, it said configuration is valid. Everything is valid. Everything is passed. So now once we run this, the next step is to proceed. So the next thing now is to run our configuration after we are done installing the code. Now to do that, we have to go back to our Bitvisor and click on the new SMTP. Click on it. Make sure you go on your remote files, go to etc/PMTA, click on the config file, click on edit. And the first thing you have to do is to double the SMTP listener. Copy it and paste it. If you have more than one additional IP, make sure you copy as many as, if it's 3, you have to copy on that one and paste. If it's 4, just like that, the same way, and copy as many IPs as you want. Alright, but in this case we have only 2 IPs, so we are going to be using 2. And remember, your first SMTP listener must surely be your main IP, followed by the additional ones. Alright, so let me just open this. Now we are going to be changing our additional IP to we are going to be putting our additional IP here. Now once you are done with that, scroll down, and you see here where it says begin virtual MTA. We are going to copy everything from here down to this place. Copy, and once you do that, just give like 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and paste. Alright, now as you can see, this first one says VMTA1, so this is going to be VMTA2, and here we are going to give a subdomain. So this is going to be VMTA2, and here we are going to give a subdomain. Let's just call it PMTA dot. Right, so now after we are done with that, we can leave this one the same and make sure our domain here is also PMTA dot, because it's a subdomain. And once we are done with that, I think that should be all. Now we are going to switch our IP address, impute your additional IP, going to copy our additional IP again, which is this, and we are going to come back to our second VMTA, and we're going to paste it, and that is that for the second PMTA. Now you come to this place where it says virtual MTA1, copy it, alright, and paste it here and name it VMTA2. So that is all. Now if it's if it's more than 2 IPs, exactly the same way, that is how you are going to add them as I've shown you. Now since we have done that, just need to click on file and click on save. Now we're going to copy the domain, the subdomain we created, and we're going to go to our Cloudflare, and we're going to go to our DNS. We're going to create a subdomain that will link to our additional IP. That is how you will repeat. We use PMTA, and here we are going to paste our IP address, which is our additional IP. So here is our additional IP, and if you have more than one additional IP, that is how you are going to list them. Create subdomain for all of them. You're just going to click on save, and once we click on save, Alright, so we're going to go back to our Bitvice, and we're going to, let me just close this. Now we are going to open a new terminal. So we are going to paste this. If we run it and we have no issues, that is to say our configuration was successful. So let us paste it, and good. As you can see, our configuration is 100% successful. So the next thing is to copy the second command, and we're going to run it to see the status. As you can see, everything is working fine. So we're going to run another command. Run this. Just close this and open a new terminal. Run this. Now after running this, we are going to run the last one in order to restart our server. Click on copy, paste, and fine, everything is fine. So now we are going to check if our second IP is working fine. So these are our two IPs. So the first one is we are going to add 1983. So we are going to add 1983. So we are going to open our terminal. We are going to check if it's running fine. Click on paste, continue to site, and we are going to see if it's running fine. So as you can see, it is running fine. Now you can see with this IP address we can send this amount, and with this our main IP address we can also send this amount. Alright, so that is how it works. Now if we program it in a way, if the first one should send 400 per hour, which you can change, it will automatically rotate to the next one you send. It will automatically rotate back. That is how it will keep going to and fro till all your messages are sent. And as I was saying, large bulk emails is what this is used for. Alright, banks and major top organizations use this for sending large amount of emails. So if you want to get these and you want everything from the license to the step-by-step video tutorials and folders on how to build this, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp and I will show you exactly how to do that. Alright, and I've said that for the license, if you need it, just hit me up on WhatsApp and you will be able to get the license. So kindly subscribe if you get any value from this video, hit the thumbs up, and the next step now is to see if our configuration is fine. And to do that, we are going to be using a website called smtp.net, and we are going to check if it will hit the inbox. smtp.net, click on enter, and we are going to be using mail tester.net, click on enter, and mail tester. So I'm going to go to mail tester, click on this, and here we are going to put our domain. So we're going to copy our domain. Here's our domain again. We're going to copy our domain, and we're going to paste it here. So our port is 587 if I remember. Click on use authentication. Our login is admin and our password is admin123, and our email is admin at, then paste. And now I'm going to use this, copy it, paste, and let's test if our email will have 10/10 score. It's processing. Email successfully sent. So let's check our score. Fine, as you can see, we have 10/10 score. That is to say our Power MTA is perfect. Now let's send a message to our inbox, to our Gmail account, to see if it will hit the inbox. So what we have to do is just to change this email. We are going to be using one of my email address. So I'm going to click on send. Let's see if it will hit the inbox. You can see mail successfully sent. Now if we should visit, so as you can see, is on my inbox. As you can see, admin mail sent by. So this is the message. As you can see, this is the website. And if we click here and click on show original, going to see all our headers were configured, DMARC passed, DKIM passed, and this is our main IP. So if you automatically finish sending 400, it will rotate to the other IP address. So that is how it works. And as I've said before, if you need this, just hit me up on WhatsApp and I will show you exactly how to get it. All right, so that is it. And if you enjoyed this video, alright, and also if you need help building a server, hit me up on WhatsApp. Alright, check the description, my WhatsApp link will be there. Hit me up on WhatsApp or on Telegram if you need a server. And to see more of this kind of videos, kindly subscribe and share with your friends. Peace.